Okay, welcome back to another episode of Stuff My Wife Wants. If you remember, kids, oh wait, don't ask. Okay, if you remember, we were looking at this. So far, we've gotten this. All right. Whee! Okay, I know. I probably make people a little seasick. Sorry. Still getting the use of this hang thing, or the hang of this camera thing. Anyway, so we are now to the point of what I did was I matched up the box lid with the base the best I could. Took a pencil, drew it in there. I don't know if you can see it or not. You can see if you look very carefully on all four of the sides there. So the next thing to do, gently pulling these off. You see I've got a little sanding there to do, but that's okay. We can make all that happen. Is to pull this off. And voila! Okay, so what we're going to do now is making sure that we have this lined up correctly. Okay. Left side, left side. That's what I like to do. I go front, because you know what? No one's going to see it, right? Front, front, facing enemy. Alright. Left side, right side, right? Left side. Hello, can I get it to work for me? Right side. Okay. Alright, then what we're going to do is we're going to set up the good old just come down about halfway. Alright, about halfway. And then one of the things you really want to do is to draw out your line. Because you've got to line up the edges. Oh, I'm doing this off camera. I'm dumb. My bad, homies. I'm going to line up your edges. Alright. Of what you want to cut. On the sides, so you can reference that when you're lining up where you are on the table saw. Very simple. We'll come back in a second. Okay, so what we're going to do is cut what's called a rabbet. I don't know if you can see this very well or not, but your blade height is about half the height-ish of the thickness of the wood. Okay, so we're pretty good there. Got to line it up, right, so that when I'm coming through, I go from here all the way to here, and I'll show you. Let me turn my fan on. Turn the blade on. And now we just do that to all the four sides. This is my front. There's my front. All right. And then when I cut down that way, after I cut this other side, it should fit down in there. And you can't see it, but that's okay. We'll make it happen. Be back in a minute. All right, I had to trim a little bit off one extra side because and it's always better to sneak up on it. That's what I had to do. So front, go from the back. See if you can see a little bit better here. Alright, almost flush on the sides, not flush there, but that's okay because I can trim that by marking how much I need to trim. Take it back over here. Again, sneak up on it. Front. Front. And it fits. Now all I got to do is draw an oval, cut that out, glue this down. We're there. Box will fit in here. And you'll just take it off like that. More later. All right, good morning. So we have gotten it all nice and squared up. I've drawn out the shape. I think I'm going to actually make it a little bit smaller here on the sides. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But what I'm going to do is use my handy dandy little drill multiple holes, and kind of just go from there. I don't know, I always use that thing. It's always been a crutch word. So there I was, me and this goat, and we are going to make this happen. We're going to make it happen. Make it happen right. Stay safe. Stay alive. Alright, back to the stuff my wife wants. As you can see, the little routing. Made a nice little hole. Drilled down multiple places. Took a straight bit in my router. Kind of completed all these. Probably didn't need to make it that big, but that's okay. Hey. And then took a pattern bit and just kind of real carefully did the best I could. Looks like I got a couple little spots there that aren't the same, you know, but that's okay because that's what sandpaper is for. Now you might be wondering what I did here. If you, in theory, take a straight edge and go from corner to corner and back the other way, you can find the center, or at least really close. And you just then try to measure the four sides, make sure it's centered. Did that. Seemed to work out pretty decent. No, it always does. And then I took a little round over bit so that it wouldn't hurt you. You know, kind of break that a little bit. Did the exact same thing to the underside of it. Alright, you can still see I have the word front, right and left. And made sure I matched up because I cut it specifically. Now, of course, you know, got like a little bit of tear out and a little bit of some side sanding to do and all that jazz before I glue all of that. No big deal. Take care of that and take it inside and glue it. Stuff my wife wants. Let's see what it looks like. Yep. I'll have to take care of those little portions where the clamps were on them, but not a big deal. We can take care of that easy. And there it is. Very simple. And to kind of show where it's going to go, she's going to paint it. And it's going to go there. It's going to look very, very good, I know. Okay, that's it. Maybe another video.